Welcome to our country, okay?
My name is Borat.
Okay, good. Well, I'm not used to that, but that's fine.
Everyone knows that a good comedy film can make you laugh.
You want everything? You can't drink that.
But when used to its full potential, this genre allows serious issues to be explored.
That's good, huh?
It's not good for me.
Borat, Anchorman, Doctor Strangelove, even Shrek. These are some of the funniest films ever made. But look beneath the jokes and you will see that each has a serious issue at the core of the story from which the comedy stems from. Anchorman explores sexism in the workplace. The whole film explores the ridiculous and often frail male ego
Stings the nostrils.
as they get used to having a female co-anchor, a female who challenges their status as being the alpha. Doctor Strangelove is about the threat of a nuclear holocaust, which is a serious and at times too real scenario. It uses satire to show that all it takes is one madman to send the world into oblivion, and that often the men in charge approach their very serious work as if it were a game.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Remind you of anyone?
Rocket Man should have been handled a long time ago.
Even the character who lends his name to the title of the film is based on the fact that after World War II, the Allies recruited former Nazi scientists to work for them. Shrek, as well as being a brilliant reimagination of the fairy tale classics, tackles a very genuine and powerful issue, that your looks do not define who you are. It's a Jungian journey in which all of the characters are trying to find acceptance both from themselves and from society. Even this iconic moment reaffirms the core theme. Just because he's cute, it doesn't define who he is.
You smell that? What is that?
What?
What's that smell?
A cologne?
No.
Opportunity.
No. Money.
Comedy allows a serious issue to be made entertaining and thus approachable. A great film which utilizes this fact is The Big Short. A film about the financial recession of 2007 risks being boring. The complicated but crucial exposition needed to understand how the recession was created mean that the audience would quickly lose interest. It doesn't matter how close to home an issue is. If it's not entertaining, then the impact of the work is grossly limited. This is why the filmmakers used comedy as a tool to combat this potential problem. Every time they felt that the audience would get bored, they injected a dose of comedy to make the dull exposition into a little treat that you looked forward to.
Let's not talk about my margins, by the way. Being nice and fat. That's a nice shirt. Do they make it for men?
Let's take one of the most ridiculous characters to have ever existed.
What's up with that vanilla face?
This character, created by Sacha Baron Cohen, does many things which are funny, outrageous, and at times just vulgar. But that alone isn't what made the film great. As ludicrous as the setups are, Borat deals with a very serious issue: immigration.
You're welcome to our country, okay?
This is a hotly debated issue which is multi-layered and controversial. It's one that can elicit strong personal opinions. The film uses the genre of comedy to showcase what happens when Eastern cultures mix with Western ones. I'm not saying that this issue can't be treated seriously, but the use of a mockumentary means that, although the setups are structured and scripted, the reactions are genuine. By the use of a ridiculous character, Sacha Baron Cohen disarms the people he meets into displaying their true thoughts on camera. Remember this classic song?
Throw the Jew down the well, so my country can be free. You must grab him by his horns, then we have a big party.
Sacha Baron Cohen, of Jewish heritage himself, uses it to showcase the anti-Semitism or the apathy towards anti-Semitism which often exists. And because he does it in an entertaining way, it reaches a far wider audience. Let's take a character like Big Shaq, created by the British comedian Michael Dapper. If you don't know who he is, then here's a reminder. If Dapper was to ever take Big Shaq and star him in a feature-length film, then he needs to do more than just have a collection of funny skits. He needs to look into what issue that character is built upon, what he represents. And I think that Dapper already knows the answer, since it would be the same reason as to why he came up with the character in the first place. You can have hollow jokes in short lengths of work, but in a feature-length film, there must be something more to carry us through the couple of hours that we devote to the screen. An underlying serious issue that gives a deeper meaning to the entire story. If you have that, then you can use the genre of comedy to do more than just produce a few laughs.
Man, don't make jokes with me, Charlie. Yeah, man, listen, you're cool on that. Do you understand what I'm saying?